So we are really excited to share this day with you. So this month, we are focusing on bold storytelling and striking visuals. So with Father's Day coming up, we are taking a closer look at what it means to be a modern Filipino gentleman. A theme that feels especially relevant right now. So to give you more context on this month's main feature, I'd like to introduce our Editor-in-Chief, Paul John Tanya.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is PJ with Esquire. I wanted to say big thank you to everyone for joining us here today on a Friday afternoon as we present our June cover star. We're celebrating and commemorating a lot of things this month. Obviously, next week is Independence Day. It's also Pride Month this month. It's also Male Mental Health Awareness Month and Philippine Environmental Awareness Month. But in Esquire, we chose to focus on a very special day that we're celebrating later this month, which is of course Father's Day. And when we were discussing who best to headline our cover this month, one name kept popping up, and we're very happy and glad that he said yes. So without further ado, we wanted to say big welcome to our cover star, Mr. Ding Dong Dantes.
Thanks, PJ.
Thank you. Picture muna daw sila.
Hello.
Okay, thank you, PJ and Ding Dong. Welcome. Now that you're here with us, let's take a quick moment for our photo op before we open the floor to questions.
Over here, look here, please. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Aries, are we okay?
Okay, thank you, PJ and Ding Dong. Please take your seats. Now I know you all have plenty of questions for us today, so let's get started. I have the list, and when you hear your name, just please go ahead and ask your question. The first one being Kate Adahar from Random Republica.
Hi, good afternoon, and congratulations, Ding Dong. So the theme is modern Filipino gentleman. What for you is the meaning of that, and can you identify with that?
Hi. Happy Father's Day sa inyong mga airmats. Kailan ba Father's Day? June 21. June 21. Ayun, June 21. So, what does it mean for me? What does it mean to be that? Well, siguro, syempre nowadays we have different definitions of how a person is, how a man is, and much more how a gentleman is. Mas nagiging specific. Pero sa tingin ko, I think that he's someone who remains or retains his character even when no one is looking. He's someone who shows his strength through service, and maybe someone who keeps his values despite the fast-changing world that we have right now.
Thank you. And for my second question, we've seen you as Iñaki, TGIS days, parang heartthrob ka na until now. Through the years, how do you take care of yourself? Mas skincare ka din ba? And also nabanggit niya kasi kanina na it's Male Mental Health Month. How do you also take care of your mental well-being? So physical and mental well-being.
Well, syempre malaking factor ang role ng aking misis sa pag-aalaga. Totoo yan. Even my kids, they also take care of me. Once in a while they ask, "Hey Dad, how are you? Kamusta ka? Uwi akong puyat." At sabi ko, nakakain, nakatulog ka na ba? Nakakain ka na ba? Pero syempre, yung the usual rituals, I think yun pa rin yung pinakakailangan natin, the basics. Like for example, and pinaka-basic dyan is we really have to take care of our health. Napakahalaga talaga ng kalusugan niya. Lalo ngayon, nasa sa mga nasa 40s, ako, I'm mid-40s, I'm in my mid-40s already. Siyempre, we always want to be strong for our loved ones. We always want to be strong so that we can be present sa ating trabaho, di ba? So, mahalaga talaga yung alagaan yung sariling kalusugan. Sleep, having the right amount of sleep maybe, and what else? What's
Yung last,
what are the other
yung mental
questions?
well-being.
Sa mental well-being. Mahalaga talaga na may awareness ka sa pagbalanse ng lahat. Hindi lang pwedeng puro trabaho, hindi rin naman po pwedeng wala kang ginagawa to keep yourself busy and para may gawin kang mahalaga para sa pamilya mo. It's always important to strike that balance. Kaya para sa akin, I really treat my weekends very sacredly. Hanggat maaari sana, wala akong ibang iniisip o walang ginagawa. Pero medyo bihira rin masunod. Pero at the very least, yung mga Sundays and when I do not have work, like taping o kaya mga pelikula na ginagawa, gusto ko yung naghahatid ako sa kids. Gusto ko yun. Pati yung bang nagsusunod. At kung ako naman hindi pwede, si Mari ang gumagawa nun. But kung di naman siya pwede, dahil siya naman ang may trabaho, ako naman ang gumagawa. Ako I really enjoy it. I love doing that.
Thank you and congratulations.
Next we have Nikki Wang from Manila Standard.
Hello.
Hi, Nikki.
Well, of course, this June we're celebrating Father's Day. Whenever we say Father's Day, what comes to mind whenever napag-uusapan yung celebration na to? And growing up, what were your memories celebrating especially for fathers? And also, now that you're a father yourself, ano naging kaibahan ng celebration na to when you become a father yourself?
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, recently, like Mother's Day recently, diba, pag Mayo. At parati kong sila sabi na, I think every day should be Mother's Day. Especially after witnessing what my wife went through, di ba? Carrying our children for 9 months, etc., taking care of them. And just simply being there for somebody na pinapalaki mo, inaaruga mo, kahit hindi biological na anak, etc. So mas na-appreciate ko nga lalo actually yung aking mother. Sabi ko, ito pala yung pinagdaanan niya. Lima kasi kami magkakapatid. And nung na-realize ko how important mothers really are, because I am now witnessing it firsthand, especially through my wife. And then siguro para sinabi ko, okay, so okay lang na walang Father's Day sa totoo lang. Dahil mas mahalaga talaga sila. But, pagdating sa araw na yun, mararamdaman mo, ay, importante rin pala. Di ba, parang medyo may konting overwhelming feeling din na people show appreciation because it's really something that we do not expect. It is something that we do not chase and that we are consciously looking for. But when it is given to you and when it is parang being given to you dahil na-appreciate ka nila, ang sarap sa pakiramdam na I think medyo baka I may be doing something right as a father.
Thank you. And let's talk about the cover and also the video behind you. Parang it looks so refined, so relaxed. Can you give us, an overview of what happened and how did you come up with this cover?
There were no lights. It was just the ambiance, the location. It was very bright. The lights were soft. Ang ganda, very relaxed. Pati yung photographer natin, di ba, napaka-cool. And yun lang, kung ano lang talaga yung available na elemento doon, yun lang yung pinaglaruan namin at nag-enjoy lang kami. At very clear lang yung direction. Just like a typical day at home. Siyempre, minus the clothes, di ba? Nakapabahay naman tayo sa bahay. Diba? Pero parang ganun lang kung ano yung enjoy na ginagawa namin, tambay-tambay, just being relaxed. So, siguro na-capture siya ng ganung klase mga moments. The setting was perfect.
I just add, before the shoot, Ding Dong's team and the Esquire team, we had a pre-production meeting where we sort of discussed what the concept was going to be. And we were surprised kasi, and I'm not like, sorry for term bullshitting anyone, pero when we had the meeting, it turns out now, we had the same term concept, an idea in mind, which is presenting Ding Dong as naturally as possible and basically reflecting who he is in real life. Walang masyadong arte. And yun yung naging, basically, naging concept ng the entire shoot. And I think it came out well, hopefully.
So no, it means it reflects your current state of mind. You know, being just chill, relax, and content.
Baka ganun. Hindi, totoo yan. Kasi kung ano talaga yung anong meron sa isipan mo, nagre-reflect talaga yan. And yeah, siguro baka yan din talaga lumabas.
Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Next we have Roby Lynn Sago from SP Squad and Smart Parenting.
Hi, Dingdo. Una sa lahat, kamukha kaming asawa ko.
Buhay mga mga mister.
Okay. Anyways, thank you kasi ngayong bakasyon na-film yung, naipalabas yung Master Cutter. So napupuyat yung anak ko kasi kapapanood sa'yo, idol ka niya. And then The Amazing Earth. Okay, my question is, your current action series na Master Cutter is topping the ratings and became #1 on Netflix. Totoo yan. Your documentary Broken Roads, Broken Promises won a bronze medal in documentary also. And yun, Family Feud. Sobrang paborito rin ng Pierre ko.
Ay, talaga, salamat.
Which you host. How are you taking all these recent achievements so far?
Well, for one, I am definitely very grateful because if not for the support and the enthusiasm of the people watching, hindi siya malalagay sa kung nasan siya ngayon, especially alam natin may ratings game. Pero I am grateful, but at the same time, I just really focus on the work. Kasi yung mga bagay na to, I really see success as a temporary thing. Pero ang metrics ko ng success ay iba. I think it's really more of the impact that my work gives to people, kung ano man yan. So, siguro kung magkaroon ng impact yung trabaho ko sa kahit isang tao lang, masaya na ako doon. Kasi minsan hindi naman nagiging successful din. In my almost 30 years in the industry, may mga project na okay, may mga project na hindi, di ba? So, pero pinakamahalaga talaga is just to really focus on the work. Kasi yun ang pinakamagiging consistent talaga eh. Mapa ngayon man o mapa kung ano man yung gagawin ko in the future. But then, thank you for watching the Master Cutter. I hope your son,
Yes, Gami.
Si Gami, I
Yeah.
hope he's enjoying. Medyo may pagka PG-13 minsan
Yes,
lang.
oo, palagi.
Medyo takpa mo na lang yung mga mata minsan. Thank you.
Thank you. Additional question po. Does fatherhood make you tougher, softer, or both? Kasi ako po, motherhood talagang nag-iba ako eh. So,
Uy,
Father's Day.
oo nga, parang parang extremes ng pareho. Oo nga, no? Tougher or softer. Softer in the sense that iba yung mga gusto mong pagbigyan, di ba, na gusto, and meaning, halimbawa, kapag makita mo lang na umiiyak yung anak mo, di ba, kahit na meron kang rule na hindi mo dapat gawin yan. Siyempre kahit paano, lalambot ka eh, di ba? Minsan kahit na masama yung araw mo, tapos nandyan sila to comfort you and just like be there for you, talagang lalambot ka. But also tougher in the sense that you really have to step up your game, not just as an artist, but as a person in general. Kasi syempre, yung buhay mo hindi na lang pang sarili mo, kundi para sa pamilya mo na. So medyo kailangan mas tough ka as compared to as you were yesterday.
Next is Donjo Donato, Pep Crew from Pep.ph.
Hello.
Hi, Sir Dingdo.
Hi.
I've been a fan since Honey My Love, so sweet. Okay, anyway, sir. So you've mentioned na you've been in the industry for like 30 years, right? So I would like to know kung ano yung po yung naging secret nyo sa ganitong klaseng longevity.
Ano ba? siguro, nabanggit ko kanina na talagang I just really focus on the work. And I think being consistent is one very important element. I also realized that relationships are everything. Because success is temporary, but reputation remains and reputation stays. So pinakamahalaga talaga na over talent, mas mahalaga sa akin na talagang maging mabuting tao lang sa coworker mo. Minsan yung galing natututunan pero yung pagiging good vibes sa coworkers, parang yan yung pinaka. Kasi gusto mo lang maging chill, relax lang tayo dito. So, but yeah, again, more importantly, it's really about focusing on the work. Not really focusing on the spectacle and the limelight. It's really on the impact that what this could create sa mga manonood or sa mga taong tatanggap ng trabaho na ito.
Thank you. Just a follow-up question. So you've mentioned about attitude, di ba? Parang it's somehow related to having that kind of longevity. And as a modern Filipino gentleman, what is something na hindi po nagbago, like value, na from day one na nag-start po kayo sa industry, up until now, you're still holding up onto that value?
Ano pa, ano yung hindi nagbago?
Yes, something that does not change.
Siguro it's always that hunger to create, that hunger to tell stories, that passion, desire to just create something meaningful. Di ba parang yan yung tatanungin mo ang ginawa ko ba ay maganda, pero higit sa magiging maganda, hindi yun Ang trabaho ko ba ay meaningful? And siguro it's that constant search for that, for achieving that. Di ba? Kung saan man yan at kailan. Yun dapat yung hindi nawawala at yun parang ko sinasabi sa sarili.
Thank you so much.
Next we have Lance from GMA ATM.
Just one question lang po, Sir Dingdong. How do you balance being a father, a husband, an actor, a host, and the chairman of Actor PH? How do you balance all of that?
Tinawanan na lang. Mahirap pero masarap. Ano talaga? Well, nagpapasalamat ako sa aking management team dahil yung buhay at kalendaryo ko talagang inaayos sila. Shout out to Paolo and Perry, Hazel, Apples, the whole PPL Entertainment. Marami talaga siya, pero compartmentalize ko naman siya. Kapag acting mode ako, sinisiguro ko na binibigay ko talaga yung lahat sa acting. Kapag hosting, ganun din. Kapag nasa bahay ako, talagang hanggat maaari, shut off ang lahat. At kapag nasa community ako of actors, ganun din. I'm very much present. I think the key is to really be aware that you have to be present in all these activities and in all these platforms. May tendency na mag-overlap, may tendency na medyo mag-sapaw-sapaw yung mga iniisip mo. But baka kailangan parati mo lang isipin, kailangan conscious ako na present ako dito. Lalo na pag nasa bahay ako, I have to be present. My mind cannot be anywhere else. I have to be present for my family.
Thank you po, sir.
Next we have Jayco TV.
Hey, parang sa buwan na to, mga 4 na beses na tayo dito. Good to see you again, ha? Yeah. It's always a pleasure.
Yes po. Hello po, kamusta po?
Mabuti naman.
Yes.
Okay naman.
One word to describe your cover right now. Parang when you see the cover of Esquire.
Paano ba? Parang looking sideways. And yet merong ahead yet sideways. Parang ready to go kasi naka-motorsiklo. Always
Yeah.
ready to go. Looking sideways dahil baka siguro you still wanna see the peripherals and be mindful of what's happening around, and yet medyo going towards a direction that is in front of you.
I love what you said po. Indeed, I agree. And ano po yung reaction ni Marie Rivera when you saw the cover?
Oo nga. Kasi sobrang busy.
Nakita mo?
Oo, hindi. Sabi naman niya, parang nag-usap kami kanina. Saan ka nga mapupunta? Sabi ko yung Esquire launch. Oo nga pala, like, sobrang busy kasi. Siya rin, by the way, meron siya mamayang sa lubong sa kanyang produkto. Meron siyang live selling. Anyway, so sabi niya congratulations and she wished me luck. And alam mo na, very, very supportive talaga kami sa isa't isa. Lalo siya. At sa totoo lang, hindi naman ako makakapag-smile ng ganyan dahil sa kanya. Tapos plinansya niya yung pantalon ko kaya
Wow.
sobrang
Inspired po.
sobrang papasalamat ako sa kanya.
And then, my last question po. Ano po yung sweet message na narinig mo sa 2 kids mo ever in your life?
Oh, sweet message. Maybe not really a message. Okay, sweet message. Madami mga seryoso message. Na-post ko yun dati. Parang sinasabi nila na let's be here for each other. Kapag nagta-travel kami, mahilig kami magsulat sa isang pirasong papel. Kahit anong papel, get any paper you want. And then just write the things that you want for yourself, for one another, and just for the world in general. So parang magugulat ka sa mga pananaw nila kahit napakabata pa nila. Pero siguro, I can share one experience which is very recent. Kanina to, so naghatid kami sa school ng anak namin. At nakausap namin yung teacher. So it's the usual update na ito yung progress na anak niyo. Ganyan. So my son, being 7 years old, the teacher asked him, like, what does your dad do? Sabi niya, well, he's a master cutter. What? Really? Like, yeah, he's a master cutter. So, natawa na lang talaga ako. So, siguro gusto niya paliwanag na, ano ba siya, sastre o talaga, it's just one of his roles. Kasi minsan nalilito siya, minsan makikita niya, lalabas ako ng Family Feud. So, although he knows I'm in the industry, I'm proud of the industry, I'm proud of what I do. Pero siguro ang takeaway ko doon ay kung ano man ang ginagawa ko, I have to make sure that one day they will be proud of me. Diba? Not just me, but also my wife. That's why we are very mindful of our body of work. Kung ano man yung ginagawa namin. Not just in movies and television, but also in the platforms that we are in. Diba? We, as much as possible, we really want to make sure that tayo siguro yung nagbibigay ng good vibes. So tayo nagbibigay ng inspirasyon kung meron man, di ba? Or basta hindi nagkakalat ng mga kung ano-ano na misinformation or disinformation man. You just really have to make sure of these things.
Thank you so much, Sir Dong. Congrats.
Next is Tristan Paris.
Well, first of all, congratulations. My first question would be, you're known for balancing career, family, and personal growth. What are the sacrifices na hindi po nakikita ng tao gusto niyo i-share?
Oh, balancing. Sorry, the first part is balancing.
Career, family, and personal growth.
Oh, okay. Ano yung mga sacrifices doon? Sa lahat, siyempre wala namang madali. Di ba? Walang madali talaga. Nabanggit ko nga kanina doon sa question that, yung maraming ginagawa, how you balance things. Well, meron at merong hit talaga dyan eh. Meron at meron kahit pa paano magsasuffer. But you just really have to make up for it kung sakali. May panahon, di ba, tulog, may panahon dati na araw-araw talaga yung trabaho. And I'm sure makaka-relate dito lahat ng mga hardworking dads, di ba, who commute every day. In the morning, they wake up, they leave even before the kids are awake. They go home, tulog na yung mga bata, hindi na nila nakikita. May mga panahon na ganun din, di ba? So, I think, pag may panahon na pwede kang makabawi, you just really have to make up for it and explain na, nangyayari mga bagay na ito dahil ginagawa din namin ito para sa inyo. Di ba? Pero syempre, in an ideal scenario, maganda sana talaga balancing ito. So, I think it should always be our motivation. Try in a way to strike that balance na talagang kahit pa paano walang magsasuffer.
If your children were to read this Esquire cover 10 years from now, what would be the message or the takeaway would you like for them to get?
Oh, ano ba? Well, sana 10 years from now, available pa yung link. Kaya pwede ba ako sabihin ko papaprint sana ako kahit isang piraso. Para pag lumaki sila, mabasa nila. Takeaway, well, maybe it was once Father's Day and they featured your dad. And we talked about how a dad should be or how I am as an artist, as a person. Hindi ko alam eh. Pero siguro ang pinaka-takeaway ko na lang din, yung gusto kong maging takeaway nila. And it is also it's probably defining how the modern father or the modern father is. Di ba? Not saying naman na, hindi naman ibig sabihin na ako yun. But what do we want to achieve as fathers? And para sa akin, it could be a goal na siguro the modern father is someone who is strong yet compassionate. Maybe the modern father is someone who is confident but can also be vulnerable. Maybe the modern father is someone who is protective but can also be nurturing. Siguro yun yung mga takeaways ko kasi while doing the interviews, and maybe hopefully that is also the takeaway that my kids can get 10 years from now.
Last question po. In 3 words, how can you describe the modern Filipino gentleman and why?
Someone who is respectful. Someone who is respectful. Someone who is someone of integrity. Talagang matindi yung integridad siguro. Someone who retains his character even when no one is looking, and someone who treats everyone equally with dignity, regardless of stature.
Thank you po.
Next, we have Addy from GMAnetwork.com.
Sir Dom, in Master Cutter po, you're working with a big streaming platform. As an actor, what excites you about the future of Filipino storytelling?
Wow, sobra. Alam natin kung gaano ka-expose na tayo sa iba't ibang content, di ba? Through our digital streaming platforms. And I think sobrang we love our work as Filipinos. And I think it is time for the world to really see and appreciate Filipino talent. Nangyayari na siya, di ba? And it has been happening. Kaya nakakatuwa lang na mas maraming opportunities for the Filipino creatives na may ipakita yung kanilang galing sa ibang mundo, sa ibang bansa, di ba? So sana mas dumami pa yun. And I think the world is really ready for Filipino talent. Filipino talent is such an amazing talent. Ako proud ako na makabilang sa proud maging Pinoy, di ba? Dahil sa kung ano meron tayo.
Sir Dom, follow-up lang. Nakikita nyo nga kanina si Sixto. Si Sixto po yata, nahihilig po yata siya sa mga exotic animals lately. Saan po ba niya na-develop kanino po ba niya naman na yung love for animals and pets
Well,
po?
siguro sa bahay kasi may mga butiki, siguro nakikita niya, interesado siya sa mga butiki doon, sa mga ipis, mga gano'n. Pero alam mo, papunta yun na nga eh. Kasi nung mas bata-bata yan, lalo nung pandemic, nagvo-voice over ako sa bahay. So, pupunta ako sa loob ng cabinet para yung echo. Yung usapan natin sa audio kanina. Ngayon pwede na palang i-AI yung audio na tanggalin yung noise. So dati, this was like 3-4 years ago, I would have to go inside a closet and maybe put on a blanket. Tapos mag-voice over. So syempre, ginagawa ko yun paggabi, pagtulog na para wala nang maingay. Pero minsan, gumigising sila kasi wala sa tabi. Wala si daddy sa tabi. So, hahanapin ako, tapos makikita ako na nasa loob. Ang ginagawa mo dun sa loob ng cabinet. Tapos makikinig siya. So, nag-voice over ako. So, naging parang ritual namin na kasi grabe yan eh. I am quite animated when I do voice overs. Kasi kailangan gano'n. Yun, parang, at ang mga leon ay nagsitakbuhan. Yung mga gano'n. So, parang, parang ginagawa nito. Siguro baka naalala niya yun. Yung Amazing Earth kasi kwento talaga ng mga animals. Baka naalala niya, I hope. And I also hope one day that he can do something similar. But definitely, I think he's going to be an animal lover, diba? Protector of animals. That's such a noble trait.
Thank you po and congrats po ulit sa Master Cutter, sir.
Salamat.
Next we have Gia from When in Manila.
Hello po sir, congratulations po for being on the cover. So yung first question po, beyond your work as an actor, I'm more curious po about your role as a father. So ano po yung mga ginagawa niyo with the kids and with Marian po during your time off? And ano po yung mga favorite niyong bonding moments?
Lately, nahihilig kami sa simple lang yung manunod kami ng TV together. Pili kami ng movie. Although parati pinag-aawayan kung sinong pipili, yun talaga eh. So hindi ko talaga makrack eh kung sino. But madalas susunod si Zia kung anong gusto niyang panoorin. Pero maganda naman kasi marami mga family movies na pang family watching. So mukhang hindi naman tayo makukusan. Pero pagkatapos manood, or minsan even while watching, hindi kami kumain, yung mga chicken wings, mas maanghang, mas gusto nila. So di ko alam, baka may stage sila na gano'n. And right after, nagkakaraoke kami. So ang saya lang dahil yung my son, si Sixto, he is also playing the drums now. So nagda-drum siya, tapos sinasabayan ng sister niyang kumanta. So ang sarap makitang nagda-jamming sila together. Plus si Marian pa, pag kumanta na ng mga AGs, yan na. Masaya lalo, di ba? Parang saya, nagda-jamming silang tatlo. So ako man, hindi na ako sumasali, nanonood na lang ako sa kanila.
And then last question po sir, since sobrang tagal na po ni Marian, parang common problem po sa mga couples yung nawawala yung sense of individuality or nawawala na yung spark. So ano po yung parang ma-advise niyo sa mga couples na paano nila ma-embrace yung differences, and kayo po personally, kayo ni Miss Marian, paano niyo po na-handle yung conflict? Ganun po.
Yung differences and yung conflict. Paano ba? Siguro, hindi. Sa oras halimbawa. Kasi minsan, wala ring oras para pag-usapan. Like, especially pareho kami busy. So, etong paparating na Sunday, may gagawin kami somewhere. So, we will be together for quite a long time. So, makakapag-usap kami. Kasi yun talaga naman pinakamahalaga. Yung usap talaga na, yung totoong usap, di ba? Hindi yung text lang. Tapos, kasi I understand she's also a busy mom. Di ba? Talagang when I'm away, she really takes care of kids. So, I understand that. So, mahalaga talagang meron kaming oras na para sa amin lang. So, I guess, we really just have to find that at least once a week or once a month date o kahit doon lang kami sa labas o saan man, basta makapag-usap ng masinsinan. Pwede na.
Thank you po sir. Congratulations po ulit.
Thank you.
Next we have Mirza Sison from Summit Media.
Ding Dong was also Cosmo Hunk. If you remember, if you were already born, one of our best Cosmo Hunks. We live in chaotic, crazy times, politically, financially, environmentally. As a dad, as your kids are growing up, what do you want to teach them about navigating this world that they are in? I mean, it's getting tougher and tougher. What do you want to teach them about never losing hope in the world that they're growing up in?
Yeah, tama sinabi ko. It's really a crazy world that we have right now. And one thing should always remain constant, and that is for us to be hopeful. Otherwise, kung pati yun ang mawala, yari na tayong lahat. And siguro kasi may chance at pag-asa dito sa hope na ito ay yung ating mga anak, yung susunod na generation. And I think it is also our role now as parents to set them up for what is about to come, and to set them up for this jungle out there. Diba? So, and we just try our best to really just instill the values to them na hindi nila makalimutan. Kasi syempre as parents, gusto natin sila maging successful. Why not? gusto natin silang maging, when you say successful in all aspects, as professionals, or financial success maybe, or successful in sports or whatever, that's okay. Pero more than being successful, I think it's the trait of being just kind to people that we should always remind them of. At yun sa tingin kong pinakamahalaga.
Thank you.
Next, we have Rachel Siason from pep.ph.
Hi, good afternoon. My question first is for PJ. How did you choose Ding Dong to be your cover star for this month, and how would you define the modern Filipino gentleman?
Thank you for that beautiful question. No, as I mentioned kanina, we decided to focus on Father's Day despite us celebrating or commemorating different holidays this month. And when we were meeting as a team, several names came up, pero one name that kept popping up was Ding Dong's name. And we all realized now, we all know him as, this actor, entertainer. He's been in the business a really long time. But he's also a father himself. And actually kanina I asked Ding Dong din, parang he's been in the business for so long, pero he's sort of cultivated this reputation or this image as being very clean, very wholesome, parang walang, if you trace his career, walang masyadong major intrigues or anything of that sort. So, and then match that with the theme of being a modern Filipino gentleman, parang it all came together. And so when we asked him and his team if he'd be willing, he said yes. So, parang it all came together.
Thank you. For Ding Dong, we know that one of the qualities of a father, or I guess as a man, that men are preparing for, nung nagpakasal ka, ganyan, is to be a good provider. Yun yung isa sa mga qualities of a father. Siguro, looking back when you tied the knot with Marian 11 years ago, or almost 11 years ago, how did you prepare for that mindset that, okay, I will provide for my family? And well, kasi super naging provider ka talaga from the very beginning. You were very committed to it. So, siguro can you just share with other gentlemen how you were able to achieve that?
So yung preparation. But talaga, it took some time for me to prepare for that moment. Kaya medyo natagalan, sa totoo lang. Kinasal ako 34 na yan. To some, it may be late. Sa iba, okay lang. Pero ako, kung pwede sana mas maaga pa. Pero ako naman, before that, I was already preparing for it. So, hindi lang naman financially, but also doon sa pag-iisip, di ba? Parang tapusin na lahat ng mga dapat tapusin ng isang single na tao. Tapos, yung commitment mo ngayon ay sa pagbuo na ng pamilya. So I think kailangan talaga pag-isipan yun ng maigi bago sumama sa kahit ano man, lalo na kapag gusto mo nang ikasal. And what's the second question again? Sorry.
As for being a good provider, parang is that something that you thought of even back then before you?
Dapat ready ka na talaga noon. Noon pa lang, bago pa lang sumapak, dapat ready ka na. But I think more than being a good provider, siyempre mahalagang parati ka talagang present. I always say that you always have to be present. Kasi minsan, sobrang good provider nga, pero nawawala naman ng connection. So, kailangan mindful din siguro. Kasi ako gano'n kaya, I'm mindful about that now. And para sa akin, it's that constant chase of striking that balance talaga, of always being present and yet being able to provide.
Okay, and is there anybody else who would like to ask a question? You can raise your hand. More? Okay, we're good. Well, with that, we wrap up today's Media Day. And before we move on to the one-on-one interviews, I'd like to thank the teams who made this event possible. To our editorial team led by PJ Kanya, Ria Grana, and Iggy Talaw. To the integrated brand marketing team headed by Jason Sarmiento, London Angeles, Marie Bilguera, JP Guan, and James Bendijo. To the publishers team led by Aiza Santos Cuyos, Bettina Santos, and Ari Santos. To our purchasing team under Mabi Choi Garcia and Jaislyn Garma. And to our admin team led by Wilma Lopez, Luz Tumbali, Erica Bernal, Chuck Webas, Ate Lynn, and Kuya Edgar. And we also like to thank PNL Management, Perry Lansinga and Pablo Luciano, as well as GME Network for their full support. Thank you, everyone.
Salamat sa inyo and advance Happy Father's Day sa inyong mga airpods.